Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, where we talk about all things smoked meat and so much more, including hilarious stories about our farm-to-table lifestyle and our love of the outdoors. I'm your host, Trevor. This week we're talking about clam chowder. Remember, the full video with recipe gets posted to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. We're growing a community of barbecue and cooking enthusiasts. Be sure to post your pictures and videos, ask questions, and discuss with other members. You can hit subscribe on any of the BBQ Beautiful reels to join, and while you're there, give us a like to grow this community even more. Don't forget to get qualified for the Barbecue Brag to Win giveaway contest, episode 29. Let's do this. Okay, Kyle, here we are again. Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Where are we getting the smokiness from? Smoky bacon and then smoky chorizo.
Okay.
So there's a lot of clams in there.
All
Red
right.
potatoes, the garden potatoes. There's some celery, onion, cheese, and then a cream
Okay.
broth. So
Yeah. Yeah. Looks fantastic. I don't have a whole lot of experience with clam chowder. I've been called it a lot in my life because my name's Kyle Crowder, and when I was a kid, it was always hey clam chowder.
Oh,
so.
right.
So I have a love-hate with it, but
I like living on the East Coast,
yeah.
tons of it.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
used to eat it all the time and make it in huge batches because it freezes good too.
Okay.
And then it's just easy to whip out,
Yep.
heat up, and take it to work or whatever.
And it's
But
hearty. Right?
Smells good. My mouth's watering again.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to give it a whirl.
But I'm gonna let you get in there first, and it's nice and thick.
It is. Yeah. Let's
hot.
give it a show. Hey, when it's hot. This is going to be a blooper episode because I'm about to burn my face off.
And there is a lot of clams in there.
That's just how I like it.
Mm.
Oh, I'm going to burn my face.
You're gonna melt your lips
That's
off.
the thing about like having a hearty soup with all the potatoes and all
Yep.
those potatoes hold the heat
Forever.
Yes, and it's like, when I'm dishing stuff like this up for my kids, it's always like,
Yeah.
my wife always calls my kids like 10 minutes before dinner time,
2 ice cubes.
and I'm like, why do you call them so soon? I'm like, it's like 10 minutes before it hits the table, and then it's got to cool down and this and that. I'm like, let me, because I'm the one making dinner, let me
Yeah.
organize everything
Yep.
and call people when they need to be, because otherwise they're going to get there and they're going to be bored by the time dinner comes. And, but anyways, that's what I don't like about this, is just it holds the heat for so long, right? Which is good and bad, I guess.
Blooper episode.
But I'm going to get into it here. Yeah. It is what it is. It's hearty.
As soon as you put seafood potatoes into a cream,
Yeah,
delicious.
it is. Yeah.
I
Wow.
mean, you could make it a seafood chowder and just put like anything you want in there.
Totally.
Crab, shrimp.
Yeah, true. The last time I made clam chowder was not last New Year's, but the New Year's before. We go to my neighbor's Cliff. He's awesome. He puts on this huge seafood feast for New Year's. We all the neighbors, we all go to the Cliff's place, and awesome time, awesome people. And he, flies in scallops and lobster
Nice.
and all that kind of stuff live, and then he spends like 2 days prepping his scallops, and they'll uncovered in the fridge to dry out, and the whole, like, his
Yeah.
culinary skills, I'd love to have him on this show. I've talked to him before. He's all about it too, but it's just amazing. So we got lobster, and we do everything, shrimp, and he usually makes like oyster Rockefeller and like different kinds of oysters, and the sauces that he makes for them, these purees and all this kind of stuff. And then he does the shallots in the butter and all that kind of stuff and reduces it. And it's just crazy good. But at the end of the night, he's left with all these clams and lobster and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he's like, take this home. He's like, I've got so much broth already, he always saves it and makes his soup with it. So I've never made it before, and I've never even eaten it a whole lot, right? So I didn't know. I'm like, well, what do I put in it? So he kind of gave me a list. Do this. Make sure you get this spice. I can't remember what it is now, but I had to go to the store and buy it. And then all the leftovers just kind of incorporated. There was lobster and, of course, clams. And so I just had to pull the clams out of the shell, right? Because they were all cooked and stuff like that. And then it was crazy good. Yeah. It was so good. And I had the biggest, huge pot of it. And I had family fly in. My wife's family came right after that. So that worked out well because we had this massive pot, 3 teenage boys, right, who like to eat. So it was awesome. They could just go to the fridge and just, we ate through that massive pot, and it was really good. So that was my first experience cooking clam chowder. It was something I would never, had it not been for Cliff.
Yeah.
And going over there and having everything, handed to you. Basically, you just got to go get some spices and put it together.
Yeah.
Right. And I never would have made it. I never would have, it wouldn't have crossed my mind to make it.
And you'll see from the recipe, it's easy.
Yeah,
it's
and
an easy one.
I was just thinking, if you want to incorporate more smoke in it, you could always smoke your potatoes too.
Smoke the clams.
Smoke the clams, smoke the potatoes, do whatever you want with that.
But definitely, you got the soft vegetables, the soft potatoes, that bacon and chorizo, just with the texture contrast.
Right.
Make sure you put that in.
Okay.
At least bacon.
Tasted it yet with that.
Because then you got some chew.
Yeah, that's good. Very good. Very good and very hearty.
Yeah, one bowl of this is going to be enough.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
This is dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. Oh, yeah, that chorizo.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit of bite and chew.
Yeah. It gives that salty that you need with the seafoody sort of thing, right?
Just a tiny hint of spice.
Very good, man. Love it. Wow. I never Trevor doesn't tell me what we're making. I think he wants the surprise factor, I guess.
Half the time I don't even know until 16 hours before we're gonna shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got busy lives and stuff too, right? So and then I got to drive an hour and a half to get up here and things like that, right? So it's kind of cool that I look forward to it too,
a big feed.
Yeah, because before I'm like, okay, what are we making? And I gotta
prep,
prep and think of things to say and all this kind of shit. But I kind of like this, just being thrown into it.
Yeah,
don't know what I'm walking into, and getting to try it. I never would have thought clam chowder.
Yeah,
right?
I would have never guessed.
We're BBQ Beautiful. It's briskets and pork butts and all that kind of shit. But it's cool that we can incorporate this, because after I did make it, I was like, damn, this is a hearty, good ass soup.
Yeah.
That I should be making more often, and especially when there's snow outside like there is right now, and it's cold, and it's perfect wintertime food.
And this one's a risk for us, because most of you guys on the channel are down in the States on the East Coast there, where you're getting the good fresh seafood, right?
True, yeah.
And you probably have an amazing recipe.
Yeah.
Share it and let's give it a shot.
Definitely do that.
Yes,
because I love looking at I've got my recipe on how I do it, but I love watching other people's videos and recipes and being like, oh shit, that I'm gonna try that and stuff. Even things as simple as switching up your peppers, from a black ground pepper to a white pepper and stuff like that. When you're doing fettuccine Alfredo and stuff like that, use a white pepper instead of a black pepper. That thing that's something I've tried that I was like, holy shit, this really changed the taste of this, right? It was just who would have thought, right?
Yeah.
But So little things like that. And yeah, give us your best recipe.
And you guys got all that seafood, so you're probably doing like a full seafood chowder, which I want to see.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because I've made one too, but by the time we get it, it's either frozen or it's sat out, right? It's not as fresh as you go down to the dock and pick your seafood.
Right. Which makes a difference, definitely. Especially if it's been frozen and stuff too, right? So we do have good places here in Calgary that, you know, you can get stuff fairly, you know, from the East Coast.
Fly it in the morning.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay.
You're going to pay. Yeah, definitely.
But if I do crab, you got to pay.
Yeah.
Because the frozen crab is just not the same.
Right. Yeah.
But definitely give this one a shot. It's just, I like to keep it thick.
Yes.
Almost like a stew.
Yep.
But there still is that cream broth consistency in there. And this is another thing too. Cook it, put it in the fridge overnight, then it just comes together.
Okay, yeah.
All those flavors.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that the next day it's better. Right?
It's like
spaghetti
chili.
sauces and chili and things like that, right? It's always better the next day.
So have a bowl for supper and then put it in the fridge.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes, good idea. Yeah.
Because that's what I did last night. I put this together and it's better today. Just gives all the flavors time to get in there and do its thing.
Totally. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that get better with time.
But sticking with the theme, like we go through the potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. And
like in this one, there's, I think it was 3 pounds of potatoes.
Okay.
So good red potatoes. And there's lots of celery in there because celery just goes good with seafood, I find.
It does, yeah.
And you're not getting overpowered by it.
No, I want to be honest with you. I can't really even taste it.
There's like 6 huge stalks of celery in there.
But there's heat in this. And where is that coming from? It's not from the chili you put for like garnish on top.
No, there's a little bit in that chorizo, and then there's some spicy chimney in there.
That's where it's coming from, spicy chimney.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I put it in everything now.
Yeah, it's incorporated into the, like that heat has gone in through the whole soup.
Yeah.
A little bit, not overpowering.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Just a tablespoon, but it's enough to give, you can feel it, but not overpowering.
Yeah. That chimney, man, if you're going to buy something from his store, that chimney goes with absolutely everything.
Putting it in everything now.
Yeah. I almost wish you had like a bit of a toned down version so I could feed it to my kids a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah. Working on it.
Because you got your spicy, you should have just a regular chimney.
A mild one, yeah.
Or a mild, or does all chimney usually have spice to it? I don't know. I'm not a chimney connoisseur.
No, but the problem I was having is you go into the store and you pick something that says spicy, it's never spicy.
Okay.
Ever. So it's like you're expecting to get some heat, but they're producing that for the masses.
Right.
So everybody's buying it and everybody's enjoying it. I wanted something with some heat.
Okay.
And that's how we always just made it.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to a toned down version just for ease of, because when I make stuff, I got to think of my kids, right? So I can't go heavy with that chimney, although the flavor is just incredible of that stuff.
And that's the struggle, is trying to tone it down but keep that same flavor, because a lot of that flavor is coming from the peppers, right?
Okay.
So that's where it's a big trial by error.
Right.
And mixing up 100 different batches until it's okay.
That's,
similar flavor profile, but not hot.
Yes.
And the way that you can tone it down, like we always say, experiment. Don't add the hot sauce.
Right.
So add another 1/4 cup of oil or vinegar or something else. Just don't put that extra heat in there.
Yeah. Which I don't. I usually use it.
Because I find we put the dip recipe up on the website.
Yep.
When you mix the dip with mayo and sour cream,
Okay.
and there's no hot sauce, it's very mild.
Right.
So give that a shot. Like, the dip's awesome.
Yeah.
We eat it on everything.
Yeah.
And then the kids can eat that because the heat just dissipates in that cream.
Right. Okay. Yeah, nailed it once again.
Give it a shot. Let us know what you guys are doing. We're looking forward to seeing what you guys with the fresh stuff on the East Coast are doing. Other than that, I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kyle.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay, it's time for our barbecue giveaway that we're calling Barbecue Brag to Win. One lucky listener will win some amazing barbecue merch that'll take your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. Whether you're a backyard beginner or a seasoned pit master, this giveaway is going to be for you. So what's up for grabs? First, a BBQ Beautiful bundle. This includes one BBQ Beautiful base layer, honey heat, brisket rub, and a spicy chimney from our lineup of seasonings and rubs. Next, one t-shirt and hat of your choice from the BBQ Beautiful website, www.barbecuebeautiful.ca. And of course, there's going to be free shipping. How to enter? First, make sure you're subscribed to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode or an announcement. Next, connect with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok at BBQ Beautiful. Then share our latest episode on your stories or feed, and don't forget to tag us. Use the hashtag BBQBragToWin. BBQ BRAGTOWIN. This way we can easily find your posts. Finally, drop a comment on our giveaway post telling us about your favorite barbecue recipe, or share your best barbecue tip, pictures, or videos. And here's the kicker. For each additional entry you want to earn, simply engage with us. Like and share the posts, comment on our episodes, or even send us a voice message with your barbecue questions or stories. The more you interact, the more chances you have to win. So get creative and show us your barbecue. Let's talk about the timeline. You have until the 25th of each month to enter. You don't want to miss it, and who knows, it could be you. Why are we putting on this giveaway? Well, we want to express our thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in each week. Your support means the world, and this giveaway is our way of giving back to this amazing barbecue community that we're building together. And we really do want to hear from you. So what topics do you want us to cover in future episodes? Are there any barbecue legends or techniques you want us to dive into? Share your thoughts in the comments when you enter the giveaway. This is all about community, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the content you all love. So to recap, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social, share our latest episode using hashtag BBQBragToWin, and comment on our giveaway post. It's that easy. Get excited because this is your chance to elevate your barbecue game with some awesome gear. Good luck to everyone out there, and may the best griller win.